Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're great. I'm Christy. Thank you for joining me. This is actually part 3 of a 3-part video series on the power of our words. So if you haven't already, check out parts 1 and 2. They talk about why our words are so important and my favorite filter to use to identify whose words I should take to heart. In this short video, I want to chat with you about a topic that's really important. It is how to overcome when people say really hurtful and harsh things to us. Now, here's the truth. If you're anything like me, you remember some of these hurtful things, probably from childhood and young adulthood, probably even in the present. You know, the harsh, hurtful comments that come at us, they have a way of stinging and sticking with us. And sometimes it's not very healthy. It throws us into a cycle of trying to prove things to people that we don't even really care about and comments that aren't even true. So today, what I want to do is take just a couple minutes and share with you just a simple 3-step process. You know, I love a good 3-step process on how to think through, I was really hurt by someone's words. What do I do? How do I move on? So the first step is simply to ask yourself, was this statement true? If it's not true, toss it out immediately. Now, if you're feeling really emotional and hurt, you might not be able to even identify if it is or isn't true in that moment. Maybe it's an area of your identity that you struggle believing the best about, and so maybe that's why that comment hurt so much. If you're not sure if you can identify, is this true or not, in a really reasonable way, then call in some help. Ask one of your safe people, one of your closest friends or your spouse, get some second opinions, say, okay, is this true or not? And if they say it's not true, and you trust them, you gotta go with it and throw it out. Now, if it is true, then we move on to the second question. So again, this is when you're getting harsh feedback from someone else. So the second question is, if this person has a say in your life, just like I talk about in the second video, is this person in my inner circle? Is this one of the people that I am doing life with and that I'm saying, hey, I want you to speak truth to me, whether it's fun to hear or not. I need you to tell me the truth because I want to grow and be the best me I can. Now here's the deal. If someone says something really hurtful to you, but they're not in your inner circle, that comment should hold less weight because they don't know you deeply, right? Your inner circle, those are the people who know your heart. They know your strengths and weaknesses. They're not going to judge you off one comment or one day. They really know you, and so they can speak into those areas and say, hey, you need to give this area some attention. Because maybe if someone, if Joshua, my spouse, says something to me and it's an area that I really need to grow in, it does not feel good. It is hurtful. But I still need to ask myself, is this true? If it is, then I need to ask myself, does he have a say in my life? Is he in my inner circle? He is. I know he loves me. I know he has the best intention for me if he shares something with me, even if it's hurtful. Now, again, if that person is not in your inner circle, you might chuck it. You might say, you know what? Even if that was true, I'm going to just take a step back, or I'm going to consider that. I'm going to take that into consideration and do what I can to grow in that area. But you don't need to, swallow and take that on for the rest of your life. You just don't need to. And then the third question is this information going to help me grow? Or is this information, was it just said to hurt me? Is it just going to harm me? And even if it's true, even if it's from a safe person, if the information was just coming from a hateful, harmful place, you do not need to swallow it. You can just let it sit at your doorstep. It doesn't have to be, the new way you think about yourself. But if it was true, if it is from a safe person, and if it is going to help you grow, then it's actually a really good thing that they were honest with you. Now you have some information that you probably couldn't see before. Who out there knows we can't see everything about ourselves? Other people sometimes have a better vantage point. So if you have some new information that's true and from a safe person that you can work with on it, then that's good news. It hurts our pride and it hurts our feelings, but it's still good news. So use that as an opportunity to grow. Personally, chat with God, say, what do I need to do here? Chat with that person to talk about, the dynamic in your relationship that they saw, and then use that to grow. Now, of course, these 3 steps, they aren't foolproof because if someone says something to you and maybe they don't know you well, but it is true, you can still use that information to grow. This is simply for the times when you're feeling really overwhelmed with sadness or hurt feelings and you're like, I can't seem to, get my head back on straight and move forward. I can't let go of what this person said to me. That's when this is super helpful to just say, okay, wait, is this true or not? Do they have a say in my life? And is this going to help me or hurt me? And then really commit. If you answer those things as no, commit, you're going to let it go. You don't have to keep ruminating on it and keep thinking about it. Otherwise, use it to grow and to build, the best you and the best life you can. So that's it. Again, please let me know if this was helpful or not. If it was, I would so appreciate if you would like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye.